My name is Frances Murphy Draper, and I am the CEO and publisher of the 126-year-old Afro-American newspapers. Well, I think like the other media outlets and other print organizations, we have to look to alternative means of supporting what we do. People still have a hunger and thirst for news, just because they want it delivered differently. And so we know marketing is about your product, certainly. It's about your price. It's about your place, right? It's about how you distribute it, and it's about your promotion, the four basic P's of marketing. So our place has changed, right? We have a good product, good content. The price, people could argue about the price because they get so many things free, but things cost, right? So you have that. Promotion, each of us has to do that. So the place. And so the place currently is through the web for a lot of news content. However, there are people who like to hold on to the paper. So yes, we are grappling with that the same way. So are marketing professionals and advertising companies. They still want to get their message out. And so we think we have a little bit of a niche because we're a trusted source in our community, which continues to grow, and people want to know how to reach the African American community. But we think there are certainly more creative ways in addition to the paper. So whether it's through events and sponsorship of forums, for example, we're looking to sponsor a forum on, there was a documentary called Walking While Black. And so that producer has come to us and said, hey, can we partner with some people? How do we get this message out? How do we meet our various constituents' needs? Not just the readers, but the advertising agencies and the groups. And so what a lot of companies are interested in now, that may change. I mean, it's like haircuts. People didn't think the barbers would make it, but look at us, we're back in the barber's chair, right? But there are a lot of companies, and I don't want to lift up any one company, but there are some who say, you know what, we have a message we want to get out, and not in a traditional way. So we want to sponsor what we would call an advertorial. Or they want to sponsor, we have the ability to target your message by email. Okay, I mean, demographic, you can tell us you want to reach 50,000 African American youth between the ages of 14 and 18 that live in these zip codes, and we can do that. We're a fulfillment center for another business that does that, and that's been very effective because we can give you back the stats and the analytics on that as well. And so that's another, so we are looking at other revenue streams in this highly competitive market. And the other thing, we divested ourselves of buildings that would house printing presses, and we don't have a printing press any longer or a big mail room. And that's the other thing that the newspapers had to struggle with. What are we going to do with all this real estate we have?